Hello, my beautiful YouTube family. I'm coming on real quick to let you know that this is going to be a twofer, however you want to say it. The first part is going to be counting how much we saved in September. I did it a little different this month, so it was a much shorter video. So I'm going to include the overview of the September budget and setting up October. So stay tuned for both sets of those. Hello, my beautiful YouTube family. It's Julie with Julie's Pages. Welcome or welcome back. This is one of my favorite month-end videos to do because I like to see how much we saved throughout the month in a little bit at a time. So this is our bag. It's decent. It's decent. So here are our challenges. So now we are empty again to start for October. How are we in October? That's what I want to know. How did we get there? All right, so we completed, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 challenges this month. So that is awesome. So normally we would divide them up by Freebie Fridays, Micro Wednesdays, what's going to what category for Monday Minis. But we had a emergency vet appointment this month, or in September, that was almost $600. So we're taking some from our emergency fund and we're taking some from here. So what I think we're going to do first is we're just going to count it and see how much is here, and then we will go from there. So let us do that. And most of them are going to be ones again, because one day I will learn to maybe condense even my micros and stuff. But, you know, until then, we will just deal with ones. All right, so I will speed you up for this process. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, so I did forget, we did finish one for our pet binder, and that was $53. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, which is already in prop money. So I'm gonna put that back there, and we will put that in the pet binder. All right, so that's everything taken apart. So let us count and see how much we saved for the month. All right, So in cash, it's $234, and then plus the 53, so we saved a total of $287 this month. So that is pretty good. We saved $287 altogether. So September, $287. So it's going to be 53 to pets. And we're going to take 68 for birthdays, because we have 3 October birthdays and we are not, well, this brings us closer to our goal, so we're going to add that. And then the rest should be, let's see, 287 minus 53 minus 68. Yep, so 166 is going to the vet. So we will put that straight to the vet, or to the credit card that the vet went on. So, all right, I wasn't prepared. Shocker, right? Shocker for not being prepared. So let's do, I think pets is in the white. Is pets in here? No. No, these are, nope, not in this one. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, put that to the side. So purple should be pets. There's school, maintenance, yard, savings, planner things. Okay, just kidding. Maybe, oh no, there it is. Okay, Bella. So we are going to add this 53. Isn't that what I said it was? Yes, 53. So this is 930 finished challenge. So this will be plus 53. So that'll be, should be 122. So let us see. Let us see if we are right. All right, let's see. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. All right, so that is right. So then we are going to put this one to the side. And we're gonna go into birthdays, and we are going to 930 and September, let's just say, oh, we'll just do September challenges. So we're gonna add 68. So that'll be 260, and our goal is 300, so we are getting there. So I'm going to change, I'm not going to use this cash because this will get deposited to the high yield savings account. I'm going to use prop cash, so it's 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, and 68. And we will oh yay, extra 50. My binder does not want to stay open either. All right, so let us, we're gonna count 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 200, 250, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. so $2.60. So that is good for birthdays. All right, so this is a very short end of the month video. So this will all go back to the bank, or to get deposited to the high yield savings account. So we're going to move that out of the way for a moment. And then in order to make up for that large vet bill, we are also going to unstuff some ones that just ones that I felt we could take from that wouldn't really make a difference for the end goal for the end of the year. So, all right. So the first one is going to be yard. That is here, and we're going to take the $6. So $9.30. Credit card payment -6, so that leaves us with 0 there. And then next is savings. This savings doesn't really have an end goal in mind. It was just a savings for whatever we needed. So we're going to take the full 111 out of here. And this is 110 and 11. That one's done. And then we're going to take from planner things, we're going to take the 24. 930 credit card payment minus 24. So that brings it to 0. So this is 20, 22, 24. We should have 141 here, so let us see. So we have 100, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. So 141, that will get transferred from the designated savings accounts to the credit card payment. And then the rest will be taken from our emergency fund that I don't keep in any of these binders. So, but that is that. So while it's sad that we had to take from the emergency fund and from some of the other sinking funds, I'm just happy we have it. This is why we save all year long. This is why we keep saving, even if it's a quarter or a dime or a dollar at a time. So when these unexpected things come up, we can pay for them without having to leave it on the credit card. So I appreciate each and every one of you for watching and subscribing and liking and commenting and sharing. I know this isn't our normal end of the month fun, but we still saved. So we still saved a total of $287. So, I mean, that's good. So hopefully October will be better. September was a very rough month for my family. I know it was a rough month for a lot of people. So here's to October being a better month. So, all right, so here's part 2. We're gonna go over our September budget and set up October. So let us get to September, where I want to be. All right, so here we are, September. It was a very expensive month for us. I am so glad September is over. I normally don't say that, but this month September was, I am done with it, and we're moving on. We're just moving on. So as you can see though, we did surpass our no spend days by 1, but we still beat it. So I wanted 22, we did 23, so that is awesome. So that one gets a smiley face. I wanted to stay in budget for groceries. Okay, so we would have stayed in budget with groceries. I'm just gonna give this a meh face, because if we hadn't had to prepare for the hurricane, then our grocery budget would have been fine. But because we didn't know if that hurricane was gonna hit us or not, we had to buy extra non-perishable foods. So to me, it's just an eh. So only out one time. Actually, this gets a big smiley face because we did not eat out at all this month, which is very rare for us, but it was also a good thing. So our budget couldn't handle it. All right, so we are going to get to the next page. All right, so this is our September overview. Again, very, very expensive month. Bella had a vet bill that was almost $600. We had a power outage at our house during one of the storms before the hurricane. It was just a normal afternoon thunderstorm. And when the power came back on, our ceiling fan bit the dust. Now, mind you, that ceiling fan was 18 years old, but still, so that was an expense we didn't expect. Our pool decided that it wanted to turn green for some unknown reason, not really sure there, so we had to spend extra money on pool chemicals, and then we ended up having to drain it and refill it, so next month's water bill is going to suck as well. On top of that, my husband's phone bit the dust. So the wonderful man he is, last month in August, he accidentally went swimming with his phone in his pocket. So it was in the pool for a little bit. So it, the only thing that it stopped doing was Face ID. So he's like, I can live with that. So Face ID didn't work, and then he was at work. He does maintenance for work, and his phone fell out of his pocket, and it no more. It just bit the dust, so we had to buy a new phone. And then we spent extra money on gas for the generator, you know, because if we lose power, we want to make sure we get our generator going so that we don't lose our food. So that made for a very expensive September. On a good note, we were able to pay $477.97 to principal for both our second mortgage and the Durango. So we started at $53,881.79 of debt, and at the end of September we're at $53,403.82. We are now officially under $7,000 for the Durango. We are scheduled to pay this off right now 6 months early, so I'm trying to get that even sooner, and then we will tackle the second mortgage more heavily once the Durango is paid off. So that, my friends, is how September went for us. I know that we were not the only ones who had a rough September. So especially everyone who is in the aftermath of the hurricane. So I feel a little bit guilty saying how bad it was for us when it could have been so much worse if that storm had turned just a tad and gotten us. So on that note, let's set up October, shall we? Okay, so I have my notes over here. We are going to start by laying down our bills. So on the first, we have Farm Bureau, and these are PlannerKate stickers that I use. I will list all my sticker shops down below. And we have our second mortgage, and we have our first mortgage, beginning part of the month is always bill heavy for us. All right, and then on the 3rd, we have Sirius XM. We have Sam's credit card. For those of you that may be new, we are credit card debt free. However, we are a cashless budgeting, except for savings challenges that I do. Other than that, we use our credit cards because I like to use all of our cash back rewards. So we pay our credit cards off every month, but I still list them on our monthly bill tracker so that way I remember that they get paid and when their due days are. But they do get paid in full every single month. We have not carried a credit card balance in probably, goodness, 6 years at least. So we are good with that. I know that is not for everyone, so you got to do what works for your family, and this is what works for mine. That's the joy of this budgeting, is you can tweak it to fit you. So the 9th is AT&T, and then the 15th will be MasterCard. It used to be the Walmart credit card, but Walmart and Capital One decided to cut ties, so now it got changed to just a regular MasterCard. The 20th is Kindle Unlimited, and oops, I forgot. The 8th is Halifax, which is my son's physical therapy. We are still paying on that. That comes out of the health savings account though, so you won't see it in the regular budget, but I put it on the calendar so I remember to pay it. The 27th is going to be our Capital One card, and the 31st will be electric. And then hold on one moment, I need to double check my paydays because apparently I forgot what they were. So, okay. Paydays are the 11th and the 25th. There's those. And then on those 2 days, we make a Durango payment. And that is how we have been able to so far save 6 months, as we split that payment in half and pay a little bit of extra each week, or every 2 weeks. So whatever the extra is goes straight to principal. And then we only pay, it saves on interest as well. So those are all our bills due for October. So yeah, there's that. And then we have birthdays in there, and we have all kinds of fun stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna do just a little bit of decorating just to make it a little bit fun. So we're gonna stick October here. Yeah, I get indecisive, I know. I'm gonna cover the 0. So then it's just October 24th. All right, and then we're going to put this little jack-o'-lantern on the 31st. And little Mr. Squirrel will stick here. Some candy. I'll do a spider over here. Yeah, I think that'll be about as much decorated as we do. All right, so there's that. So then our next page is our dashboard. And this is our goals. Oops, I forgot my whiteout. So I need to white out these important dates, or whatever that just said. Okay, so we've got that. So this now becomes our spot for online payments. I like to keep track of the confirmation numbers. And we are going to do 3 goals for this month. 1, 2, and 3. And we are going to make those, we're gonna do 23 no spend days. I'm gonna scoot this over just a tad. And then we're gonna do stay in budget for birthdays. We have 3 of them this month. And scoot this one over just a tad. And then my last one I want to do is I want to start reviewing sinking funds for 2025. See what I need to tweak and change, and if I need to add any or subtract any, I want to do that. All right, so now for important dates, we're going to use these blue here. We have the 7th. We have the 10th. We have the 14th. The 27th. And the 31st. So quite a few dates this month. So the 7th is my dad's birthday. The 10th is Haley is on a fall break from school and she will be home for the weekend. The 14th is my birthday. The 27th is Levi's 16th birthday. And then the 31st is Halloween. All right, so that's that dashboard. And then our note page here is going to be for our no spend. So I'm just gonna peek because I'm having one of those brains. All right, so yeah, we do a big piece of washi. All right, and then I created my no spend tracker, and I couldn't decide between doing Halloween and birthdays, so I alternated ghosts and birthday cakes. So there's that. So I just created this on Canva and then printed it on a sticker paper. And oh, I need to trim some. Hold please. All right, so there we go. Much better. Okay, so there is our no spend tracker. And then we're gonna place this here. And what I will do is I will write the date and the store that we went to. And we are going to use these little orange guys. So 1, 2, and 3. And so for our exceptions is going to be birthdays, of course. Our to buy list. And necessities. Okay, so there is that first note page done. And we're going to move over to the next page. And this one is going to be our sinking funds. So we're going to place our header. And this will be our name of our sinking funds, what we start the month with, if we add, subtract, and what we end with. So there is that. So I will speed you up while I write our list of sinking funds. All right, so I'll go back in later and I'll draw my lines and I will add my balances. So there is that. And then next is our actual budget. So here we go. So our income is always Gary, my husband, sinking funds, rollover, and miscellaneous. Okay, and then I will write out our expense list and then we'll talk numbers in a moment. All right, so our mortgage, these are all our budget numbers. That would be $848. Our second mortgage is $355. Durango is $390. Farm Bureau is our car insurance, and that is $131. Spectrum is our internet, and that is $83. Our water bill, we're budgeting at $60. I should probably budget more, but we'll see. Sirius XM is $9. AT&T is $230, and that is 4 lines and 2 phone payments. Kindle Unlimited is $12. I tried to get rid of Kindle Unlimited, but reading is my downtime, so I can't get rid of that. So electric this month, it's cooling off just a tad in Florida, so instead of $350 we are going to do $300. All right, and then our sinking funds, we are going to do $252. And then rollover and expenses I will fill out later. There are only some things that my husband allows for me to share with you guys, so I respect him and share what he wants me to. So all right, and I think I always get confused, but I'm pretty sure it's this total one. So I skip a couple lines in case I need to add anything else for the month, but that should be it. Our budget pretty much stays the same, which is nice. All right, so that one is done. So our next page is our paycheck budget. So we will get this done. we divide out our mortgage and our second mortgage payment in half. We place that in a separate account because our mortgage company does not allow for half payments, so that sits in a separate account so it doesn't get spent. So it's $424 and $177.50. Half the Durango payment, $195, and then Farm Bureau is $131, Spectrum's $83, Sirius XM's $9, AT&T's $230, and then for this paycheck, $126 go for our sinking funds. And then once we get paid, I'll come in and put that in, and then once the bills start coming in, I'll put their actual amount and then the difference. So second paycheck is much of the same, split mortgage payments, Durango payment, Kindle Unlimited, electric, Kindle Unlimited is $12, electric's $300, water's $60, sinking funds $126. So there is that. And the next two pages are our weekly check-in. I do track our spending by the week, and I keep track of the totals here. So there's that. And then I'm just gonna put in a sticker for week 1. So there we go. Because the way I track is not every week has the same categories. Some weeks will have kid stuff, some weeks won't, some weeks have pet stuff, some don't. So I just leave it so I know how many lines I need for that week. And that was that. This page will also be the second page of the weekly check-in. So we will stick this header here. And then I have a weekly check-in sticker that I will put there. And then this page here will become our overview page for the month and our debt page. So we'll stick this washi here. And then I'll stick our October overview. We'll stick that there. And that is that. So that is our October pre-plan for our budget. I'm actually working on creating my own worksheets because I think I want to go back to Happy Planner where I can take pages out and add pages when I need to. So here's our monthly overview calendar, our dashboard pages, our sinking funds, our monthly budget, our paycheck budgets, our weekly check-ins, and then this will be our overview page. So that is what goes into our monthly planner. And then I use a Erin Condren notebook to do our expense tracking, spending tracker. So it has the same stickers, date, description, category, how it was paid, and the amount. And then this is my category breakdown. It goes over all our different categories. I'm trying to get it so there's not a glare for you. So that's that. So yeah, that would be the end of setting up October. So like I said, I like this method and this way, but I'm not 100% happy with how it's going. So I think I'm going to switch back to at least a disc system, so that I can punch and create my own worksheets, because I'm having trouble finding worksheets or books that break it down the way that I like it broken down. So thank you so much for watching these. I know they were long, probably kind of boring. Let me know down below that you made it all the way to the end by leaving let's just do a Halloween emoji for this month since it's October. either a Halloween emoji or a birthday emoji. That's what October is to me. So I appreciate each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, following along on our journey. I think I'm going to do a Q3 update. So be on the lookout for that video. That might come out this weekend. I'm still working on some numbers for that, so we'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you'll probably ever know. And be kind, take care, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.